Marhaba, assalamu alaikum, and hello, with you is Rashid the Arab Gamer, and
this is Buldu.
Buldu, or Buapas. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. So, what are we talking about?
Today we're going to be talking about something really interesting, which is game localization in our foreign language, which is Arabic.
Yep.
Now that's a really
Arabic.
Not the video, not to copyright the channel.
Yeah.
But basically, we got some really cool news today. Actually, there's like a couple of news came to me. Ubisoft Abu Dhabi, Ubisoft opened a studio. For those of you who don't know, Ubisoft opened a studio in Abu Dhabi, and they started localizing games. They started really with simple games like the Smurfs.
Yep.
It's like a Facebook game. And now they came up with the Smurfs in Code 2, which is Spellbound. Another Facebook game which is both localized in Arabic.
Yep, which is the sequel to the...
Yeah, which is a sequel to the last game. So both games are in Arabic now.
Yep, so you can go and check it out.
Yeah,
and the other
I think you just gotta make sure your language is in...
it's in Arabic, so you can be able to play it. The other game is Prince of
Persia, which is the Prince of Persia on the iOS.
I think it's fully localized and you can get it. So if you have an iOS and you want to get the game, you can.
Now in Arabic, which is pretty. It's pretty interesting because I never imagined that classic games would be localized in Arabic language, which is pretty interesting. And then I think that this whole localization thing is pretty interesting because now we're entering like the next generation of games, and a lot of people are thinking, will the next gen games be localized in their language? Because I mean, like, look at Tomb Raider, for example. Tomb Raider, the last Tomb Raider game that came out, the reboot, which was completely which is a AAA game, was completely localized in Arabic with Arabic voice actors and everything, and that was pretty cool. So, do you see a future with next gen games?
With next gen games, unfortunately, I'd say not, and for that, I have this thing in my mind. I say for companies to be able to recognize the community and recognize our existence in the gaming community. First of all, before we focus on other studios to come and localize their games for us, first of all, we need to how can I put this? We need to generate some competition for them, basically. So if we have like a big market, right? We have a lot of people here. The thing is that in all cases we'll go and we'll buy their games. Yeah. But if our own developers develop Arab-based studios develop Arabic games.
So now we're talking about
Basically, it'll generate this kind of competition
because people would say
exactly. So other studios will go and translate their games in Arabic. That's in my opinion. For next gen, until we start to develop our own next gen games and they hit the international standard, up until then, I don't think localization will be taken to let's say a bigger aspect.
Yeah. Well, also you got to take into account one thing though is in the end of the day, it's also the gamers, right? So look at Saudi Arabia; it's a big gaming community there. Lots of people play games in Saudi Arabia.
True.
And a lot of Saudi Arabians don't fully understand English, which is understandable, right?
Yeah.
So if they look at it from that point of view, if I was a developer and I saw there's a big community, if let's say they love playing Call of Duty,
I made Call of Duty in Arabic. Why not in Arabic? Exactly. But
I mean, look at it this way. Also, Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA are both fully localized in Arabic. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, I think it's also you got to look at the demographic more than just the developers. So it's pretty interesting. So what about you guys? Tell us.
What do you think?
Are we gonna get some localized games in Arabic? Do you even care if they're localized in Arabic? Maybe just playing games in English. I couldn't imagine playing Final Fantasy in Arabic.
Yeah,
that would be pretty weird. But
exactly.
But then again, it's just up to style of preference. I mean, if they do manage to do it well, then why not? I mean, it's a good point.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below.
Yep.
Don't forget to like us, favorite, subscribe,
and
follow.
Social jazz.
Everything down there in the description below. Alright, so thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Okay. See you.